context, and you may have ideas about what you want it to do, what you see the future of the tool, and so the user group could advocate for a roadmap for where they want the tool to be, and then we could work together to try to resource it.
Okay, but do we have a programmer for that?
Sorry?
Do we have a programmer that's working with that?
We don't have. We are working to get a small contract with Wikipedia for the year to maintenance, but it's bare bones. So we
the minimum. It's just the keep it running, keep the lights on.
Maybe. Fingers crossed, keep it running bare bones.
Even the bare okay.
So we highlighted it in our plan because we think it's important, but we also don't have the resources to take it on 100%. So a group like this can advocate, and collectively, your voice matters more than a 3-person team at the foundation, and we can see what kind of resources we can get out of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have a quick comparison or reference to other group that's similar to the structure we have now. I went to Art Plus Feminism user group. I think they're user group now. Yeah. And I think the mindset is really similar. They said feminism is not the other side of patriarchy. It's like the inclusive one. So they're trying to use dashboard. They're trying to tell us what's their experience by using brochures to host Art Plus Feminism events. But they say don't be structured by the sharing of their experience, and they have a better progress compared to the education user group now. They got a full-time project manager, but
6 months.
Yeah.
6 months only.
For 6 months.
Yeah.
Maybe not much better than us, but yeah. But I think that's the similar mindset that they will not come to Taiwan and host the Art Plus Feminism Editathon without us. So I think the trend of this movement is started from originally only the technology infrastructure to support more on content and support on the things we want to push locally with the global support. So I think I would very looking forward to have this in really the educational context, like the Wikipedia library, like Art Plus Feminism user group, which is already started ahead of us a little bit. Yeah.
I just wanted to say that for me, if I get it right, it might be a good opportunity to have something to monitor, right, and to advocate. Like we have so many different educational programs and activities going on. And I remember a Wikimania conference in March when we were sitting there and everybody was like, okay, we're doing so much great stuff and it's so hard to keep track on what's going on actually. And so it's not only about technology, but it's also about, I don't know, strategic directions, like the movement strategy process, to have a bigger voice, a louder voice, to have the opportunity to plan something together, to discuss, and then give something, with a bigger impact out of the education programs locally. So, I don't know, I think it might be a good chance to do so.
Yeah, I was just going to say, just to echo that, sort of, I'm trying to find sort of instances of how people are assessing these projects and particular rubrics. And it's not very clear to me if there's like one dedicated place to look or if I'm looking in multiple places. So it would be good to sort of collate case studies and rubrics in one place. But also just the idea of like improving the technology, what the sort of process is for that. Is that the community wish list? Because I see that there was mentioned on the community wish list, the dashboard was mentioned, and if so, does that open again in November time? And then, so we all get our requests.
I wouldn't limit yourself to that one avenue. I would say, as a collective, you can come up with a plan, say that this is a really important tool, say that the tool doesn't do X, we want it to do X, and it costs this much to do it, here's our plan, and then as an affiliate, tackle that in the Wikimedia environment or outside the Wikimedia environment. I wouldn't limit your avenues. I think it's important to get input from all the different programs to get collective, hopefully some consensus or direction, and then agitate for it.
I mean, the community tech team explicitly said they were not going to work on the dashboard again in the future, even though it got voted pretty high on the wish list last time around. Like, they made comments and said that it was not something they ever intended to support again. So I don't think that's an avenue that is legitimate for us to pursue in the future.
No, yes, I think that it's an important idea to have a group to share a process, to also learn about that process and to know what it's doing every person in their context. But also I think that it's important now that we are thinking and sharing what is going to be this user group, to know which going to be the place of affiliates, of individual persons that come to the user group and doesn't know anything about Wikimedia, for example, I don't know, somebody from a university or a school, and to know who can contact him and who is going to give him that information that him or her need about the education context, because I don't know if somebody of a university in Argentina or a school in Argentina contact the education program, which is going to be the way of...
If a school contacted us from Argentina, you would get the first email.
Okay.
So I mean, there's still some processes that our team for triaging.
I think that thing must to be clear when we talk about this user group in different contexts, because we are a lot of persons and we are a lot of experiences, and so to be clear, it's important to all understand that thing when we are talking about a user group in education.
I think there should be a clear commitment from the Wikimedia Foundation at some point, not just from the three of you, right? I trust you, and I really feel you've been supportive, but other than that, we haven't seen a lot, right? And that needs to change, because these people here bring lots of new users to Wikipedia, they create a lot of content, and there is clear, that's what we've seen in Berlin, there is a clear voice from the community that this is important, and we haven't gotten a whole lot back from the from the Wikimedia Foundation in terms of we acknowledge that we also think this is important, and that needs to happen.
I would just say I'm hesitant to speak because I'm so new and I'm mostly in a listening mode, but I introduced myself before. I've just joined the foundation on Monday. I am heading up the community. Thank you. Very, very excited to be here. My background is in libraries and technology. I've been a part of the movement in a broader sense of a supporter and advocate, but I'm thrilled to get more deeply involved. So I'm here heading up the community programs team, which includes the education program. And I've been starting to learn about some of the history of the collaborations with WikiEd, all the affiliate groups, all the international activity going on, and I can see already, even though I'm just getting acquainted with it, the incredible value of the dashboard as like a critical tool for the movement. And it seems that even there has been a clear voice and a clear signal that is important, but it's clearly run into difficulty in getting the sustaining streams of support, figuring out how the product development, which product development model it follows because of its particular history and the evolving nature of product development in the foundation and with the community. So I obviously am not in a position yet to make promises, but I'm coming in totally new, but with feeling a very strong urge and commitment to taking another swing at this together. And we have to figure it out somehow. And it seems that as I'm just learning that this user group potentially could be a very powerful channeling group to kind of pool expertise, amplify the signal, and really kind of clarify what is the agenda, what is the roadmap that is needed. So again, I can't make promises, but it seems very clear to me that this is one of the most important things that needs to happen. So I'm very looking forward to learning more and figuring out how I can help amplify what you guys are already doing and trying to do. So I'll leave it there because I need to just return to my listening mode. So just wanted to introduce myself. And please find me, you see what I look like, find me while we're here in person and just rant and rave and tell me everything that I need to hear so I can continue learning and accelerate my learning. So thank you.
I have to make a question that is, what do you say?
Uncomfortable.
I like that.
Yeah, uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah.
whatever. But it also comes from my board, so I have to do it. Normally the user groups are built by users. How the Wikimania Foundation belongs to this user group? What's the role of the Wikimania Foundation? I know that is maybe not a very comfortable question, but I need to know because I've been asking.
That's an important question, and I can quickly answer it. So we were facilitating the collab that predates the user group, the proposed user group. Oh, sorry. We were facilitating the collab, which predates the user group. The collab, as a group, decided that they would rather take advantage of the affiliate structure and pursue a user group. We're in a supportive, facilitative role. We're not members of the user group. We will work closely with any user group, like we would with any affiliate. Like Vahid works with you in Argentina. I have my monthly call with Michal's team in Israel. So we will continue to work closely with this affiliate, and especially as such a huge, diverse group, we would support it, we would facilitate, but we wouldn't be members, we wouldn't drive conversation, we wouldn't take decisions.
Okay, that's everything I'm getting into. So,
It's important thing to say.
sé que era incómoda, pero tenía que
What?
Sé que era incómoda, pero la tenía que
No, but I mean, so sometimes Sarah might come with a request for support or ideas on a topic. You or Lucina might have a request for support. We support all the affiliates. That's one more affiliate, and of course it's on a topic that is very important to us, so we will give support to that group also. Yeah.
And I think the user group, to me, really crucially opens that avenue up for us to support each other. So not to just have to go to Vahid or Ty or Nicole, but to be able to share learning experiences we've had on the ground with each other and be able to support each other in that way. Because we have done that pretty successfully as a smaller group that doesn't want to be exclusive over the last 3 years. And I think we want that to be a conversation we're having with all education programs around the world.
I need to run, but I want to ask anyone, does anyone not familiar with the meta page of the Wikipedia and Education user group?
No, we are all.
You're all of us signed up for that page? Then we'll keep the ball rolling from there. Yeah. Maybe there's also good idea to support the user group by the affiliates.
That's a decision that both of us as these
We are staff. We can take
I know.
That's only our boards will take, and that's I'm not.
Because I'm one of the board, so I was just saying this.
No, that's not something that we discussed here. Right in the list of maybe the chairs.
Yeah.
The chairs.
Yeah. Well.
You have now a chairs meeting, so you can raise that topic.
Yeah. We need to go to the chair meeting if you are. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe you
can raise it in the chair meeting.
we're
As users, as individuals, the more the merrier.
Yeah.
Input, open door, input welcome.
Yeah.
Okay.